Hello, welcome to the Medic's Commentary. This is a gameplay with an injection of thoughts, critique, and advice. My name is Beleagle75, playing as Val. I want to show this gameplay. You will see what happens. It's worth showing. I'll let the guys talk. There's always some pretty good commentary banter between the characters. In this particular script, the medic will say something different. But Lazarus has an interesting one. Kyra has a pretty good one too. It's more dynamic, and you learn quite a bit of backstory. Like, there's one part where we learned that Hank asked for an autograph from Griffin, but there's another voice line that you learn that why he asked for the autograph in the first place. It's not so obvious. There's actually some depth to the hunters. And I don't know why I went in the wrong direction here. I saw the tracks, I figured it was going that way. Then I realized I could have just followed Daisy and just gone with that. So, spatial awareness is very important. You have to really pay attention in this game, which is why I really appreciate having voice chat, because I can talk to my teammates. Even if I don't know who the hell they are, just do it that way. And I like to go with Assault. It's logical anyway, the medic and heavy. Pretty much the supports and the trapper, shield and trapper, because once the trapper goes down, the dome goes down. However, many things, like these creatures right there, they have an electrical attack, and it can deal some damage, and sometimes that can lead to some bad things. Foreshadowing. I do like playing Val. She has the most utility to her. She's certainly not the best healer by any means. However, she's got the most reliable long range. If you can do long range with Kyra, you can do better than with Val. But you do have to pay attention. Look around the map, see where the guy's outlined. Thankfully, I was able to shoot the monster when he was trying to get away. So I was able to let my trapper know where he was going. But he just seems to be having bad luck today. Just blissfully unaware. Anyway, trying to chase after this monster, able to tag him so we know what general direction he's going. So, Val has only one shot sniper rifle. Like, you shoot one shot and you have to reload. But it leaves a pretty big target, and I treasure the tranq rifle. I love using it. However, when it comes to actually healing, it's not the most effective, but maybe I'm not using the right perk. Just kind of thinking about this in retrospect. Maybe I should be using regenerating health, because I find that it's usually me, the one that's getting my ass hounded by the monster. I do okay with healing bursts. I was using the reload, reduced charge time, so I can use my healing burst more often, or reload my tranq rifle more often, but not too big of a deal. If you're playing Hank, you really do have to be careful with using your orbital barrage, because it doesn't damage you if you fall into it if you're a hunter, but you do get knocked back. Over at the point where we're just trying to, it's difficult to stay out of the way, but I'm trying to stay close enough to be outused. Could have been further away. However, things like this happen, and it's difficult to stay out of the way. I could have been up there. However, things like that, you're just in the heat of the moment trying to work with that. And the healing burst does work. You just have to pay attention to many things that's going on. Where is the monster? Who is the monster trying to attack? Where are your allies? And how is Daisy able to heal me, to revive me from this distance? There's some bugs in the game, but that's a good one. I will take that one. I've noticed with playing the monster, if you hit a right angle in a funny way, you will jetpack. You will fly across half the map in no time. Your speed is like 5 times faster than you're able to do that. That's one of the more aggressive monsters right there, or creatures, not a monster. The monster can eat that. However, that thing will butt kick you like a horse, and it'll actually do some damage. So I was trying to get around it, but yes, some of the creatures are actually quite mean. They will try to kill you if you get too close to them. They're quite territorial. And there's some creatures that will chase after you. They will not leave you alone unless you get up on top of a cliff or something. However, just at the point, looking for where the monster's going. The game's mostly like this, but I find that I'm not too bored of these parts, because I'm usually just coordinating. And what we're talking about here is looking at Daisy when I wasn't sure if Daisy howled if you're going the right direction or not. However, I don't play Trapper too much. I do alright But playing Trapper, you have to kind of take a guess at where the monster's going to be. And try to cut them off if you can, if you feel comfortable doing that. And then try to lay the dome down. There's multiple strategies for each character. Val is kind of more long range, trying to learn that. However, depends on the environment that you're in now. And what he said there, if you see Daisy, the alien dog thing, if she's sniffing the ground, that means the monster is nearby, but she's crouching. I wish people wear headphones. That gets a little irritating at times. I'm not trying to pick on these guys here. We're working together. That's really the main thing. But it's distracting to hear the same thing multiple times. So I always hear games like we don't really want to use voice chat because of mic spam, things like that. I get it, but does the bad outweigh the good here? Like, I think it's quite useful personally. However, little things like this. And I don't think a lot of people know that either, because you can't hear yourself. Like, I recorded this video, but it didn't record my voice. So maybe I'll try to figure out a way to get that going. And we did manage to find the monster again. We were able to kind of off-lane that out. And managed to get the dome on him. So now it's at the point of, okay, we gotta keep our teammates alive and try to do that. So the useful thing, you can heal from a long distance, but it's quite weak in comparison to Kyra, whereas Kyra, she has a higher skill ceiling. You have to aim your shot. It doesn't lock on like Val's Medigun does. That's the thing. However, with being set on fire, being attacked quite often by a monster, yeah, it was a similar area I think it was to last time. But things like this, it's tricky. I think it was the goddamn orbital barrage that knocked me over here. I don't know if it was or not, but I don't want to pick on the support. Just please be careful where you launch your barrage, or maybe I should pay attention to where the barrage is going to go. Because I understand they were trying to protect me, or try to protect the assault that was down. However, I got knocked all the way over here, and there was very little I could do. And that's me down. That's the support dead, I believe, and I'm just trying... I know I'm not going to get saved, so I'm just unleashing as much damage as I can into the monster. And that's the assault going down. One bar of health left for the monster. It's just a Trapper by herself now. She has those harpoons. They will leech into the monster and slow him down. But just at the point, you're watching and you're just hoping for dear victory. Just trying to lay that extra damage. Able to miss that shot. However, just the machine gun has a wide spread. And damage from that creature and damage from the fire that the monster gave. Close match. Things like that. Just multiple little errors may have brought that defeat. But we just about got it. Just a few more bullets. Like, just a few more bullets here and there. We would have got that. It was... Ugh. And this was the evacuation mode. So, with the monster winning, the next match had more creatures for the monster to eat. So, the next match had the monster in his favor. Like, that had him in favor. However, we were able to take less damage and deal more damage in return. 10% less, something like that. So kind of balancing out, but making it more dynamic. It kind of keeps the game fresh. I'm still enjoying it. I'm kind of over the honeymoon now. I don't feel like playing a game every day, kind of like that. But, yeah. Working out pretty good. So, that's Val on Rendering Plant. That's all for now. Thanks very much for watching.